Awooga? Awooga? Chlamydia is stored in the folds. XD. Ah! Look at me go!
Donnie the Trump, one of the greatest and most attractive characters God ever thought up. He can campaign at sound speed, outdebate his enemies in a flash, and best of all, he's really rich and knows how to handle the females. Speaking of females, the Pokemon universe might also be classified as hot chick heaven, because there's such a mess of very beautiful and tough women that it'll make you love the franchise even more. And since Valentine's Day is around the corner, he's been inspired to make a tier list of the most beautiful female Pokemon characters. Grab yourself a snack and a glass of orange juice, and try not to reach through the screen because here we go.
Joey, what was that?
Donnie handed me a slip of paper with chicken scratch on it and told me to read it out loud for the video.
Seriously, Donnie?
Okay, that sounded a lot better in my head when I was writing it down. Maybe I could have gone over it a few times or something.
That was just a flat-out cringe copy pasta you came up with.
Yeah, well, actually, I kind of liked it. It was cool.
Wow. Okay, maybe it was that bad. We can just have our editor cut that out, but welcome to the official Pokemon Girls presidential tier list, people. If you really are out there. Are we sure this footage is being broadcasted?
Definitely. Our editor sent me this tier list seconds after I asked for it. So I'm sorry to any listeners for any missing girls or whatnot, because I know some people are going to get upset that a certain girl is missing, and we might be forgetting some big ones. So forgive us if that's the case. This list has around 100 girls, so we didn't want the video to get any longer than it already is. Not to mention this is a trigger warning for any of the potentially terrible shit Donnie or Joey is going to say here.
This is just going to be a nice and fun ranking of some girlies between bros. No need for the warning.
All right, cool. We're coming to you from a Romanian village shack, and let me tell you, it's been a tough day. First, I was hit in the face with the butt of a rifle. Then I was in a car accident or something. Then I began wandering through the woods and found this place where I was pulled through the floor. Then to top it all off, Barry just pissed me off after not letting me ask my comment question for like 5 game sessions in a row.
All you had to do was ask.
My fingers also got bit off.
Those were my fingers too. I also shit my pants.
Oh, really? I thought that was me.
Okay, let's get on with this already. So, you're ranking little girls?
No, they're not little girls.
But they are.
No, they're not.
Then what are they?
They're artistic ideas.
So we're ranking the artistic ideas of various little girls?
No, we're ranking them based off design.
Hey, they're not all little girls, sadly.
Stop. Their canonical age doesn't matter. We're ranking them by how most people see them.
So we're ranking them as fictional characters? Are we ranking this based off character?
No, this list is getting ranked based off how badly I want to fuck them.
You were too happy to admit that.
That's right. I'm factoring in all fan art or fan art potential here, not just their looks, age, or anything else.
Can it be based on how badly your boy Joey would fuck them too?
Wait, why was that one not censored?
Absolutely not. It's how bricked up your boy Donnie personally gets. But we can perhaps specify when either of you freaks have a ranking you desperately want to make. Now let me reiterate, this is me, Donnie T's take, not Barry's, not Joey's, and not our damn editor's takes. There's no room for debate when I make a ranking. Any ranking I make is 100% completely accurate ranking, and any ranking I let someone else make is for entertainment only.
Wow, Donnie. That's very considerate, respectful, and not rude at all.
Wait, seriously? I was trying to sound like an asshole there.
Don't worry, Donnie. You're the meanest and roughest bloke in the village.
And don't I know it? First pick, Misty, and holy hell are we starting strong here, folks.
I agree. I spent the entire first season of the anime choking the chicken to Misty's tight ass.
Oh, fuck yeah, Joey. I'm actually starting to not get disgusted by your statements. You know that?
Wow, Donnie. She's 10, you sick fuck. How could you?
What the? I'm not even the one who said that.
Yeah, but you agreed with what Joey said. We expect Joey to say stuff like that, and that's okay because he's actually harmless.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. Literally no one sees her as a child.
Yeah, I've got to say, even if I didn't see her as a child...
Pause.
Yeah, that's a mega pause, Joey.
We all grew up watching the Pokemon anime when we were kids. Misty was like the outgoing and feisty older girl to us at the time. It's not our fault that we aged while she stayed the same. We can imagine her as an adult, as they often do in various fan art.
Joey puts it best right there. Plus, like I've said before, she doesn't look, sound, or act 10. Not even a little bit.
You make me sick, Donnie.
Again, why do you solo me out?
We were all well into our adult lives when the anime came out. Why the hell do you agree with Joey when he's talking about Misty being an older girl.
Hey, you could always be young at heart.
No, you can't. And what's this about chicken choking?
I mean, how could you not choke your chicken whenever Misty was on screen back when this first aired?
Not only is that depraved, but why were you watching the Pokemon anime when it first aired?
I was watching it with Baron.
So you were sitting on a nice, comfortable couch, choking your chicken with your son, who wasn't even close to born yet?
Misty is S tier. Moving on.
Oh, do you think we're just going to move on after that?
Hey, everyone, we've not only unlocked, but have turned on channel memberships. That's right.
Really? You're going to cut me off by shilling?
Yes, really. That's right, folks. The pioneer of successful business himself has single-handedly turned on channel memberships.
I thought Barry was going to bring this up at the end of the video. Plus, we don't even do anything on that side of the channel.
You can support the channel monetarily to show not only how much you enjoy the videos, but how much you want them to keep being made. And trust me, it's a tremendous deal, believe me. Shout out to Mimic, by the way. Everyone go like that comment he left after you've liked the video and subscribed, of course. But for the probably the lowest of the low price of $6.99 per month, which equates to roughly $5 given directly to the channel, after YouTube takes their cut and the government taking their cut, which they also get for some reason. You can show your love for the channel with loyalty badges based on how long you've been a member. Or my personal favorite way to show love, the custom emojis we have for the channel. Not only would you get those ways to differentiate yourself, but you'll gain access to member-only polls, which could help decide the direction of content or the channel in general, priority reply to comments, as well as getting behind-the-scenes photos or status updates that the editor wouldn't normally post, which could include cut or scrapped content. But perhaps the best of all, you get a shout-out at the end of every single video we upload as thanks for supporting us.
Even though you're the one telling them about it, you actually managed to make that sound like a fun way to support us.
The hell do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing, but keep in mind, while we think membership is at a good spot right now perk-wise, there's still room to add more based off your feedback. Not to mention, the more members we get, the more emojis we can add, which will be polled by members for each new edition.
Also, may as well add this in. Our editor set up a basic store where you can get the channel logo on various things. Personally, I'd recommend the button pin things because they're something sleek and simple, but you do you.
Yeah. So our editor set up the shop because the Earn tab in Creator Studio was bugging him. It was like a game he had to get every trophy for and 100% complete.
So, yeah, sign up for your membership to support the channel and keep the channel alive today.
Tremendous input, Joey. That's right, folks. Sign up for membership today. All right. Next, we have a mom. I believe the mom from Gen 9. And let me tell you, she's bad. Like, genuinely, she's real bad. Like,
I actually think she's real hot. She just has a certain womanly charm that I find irresistible.
I didn't expect you to say that. She is sexy. Great take, Joey. She gets a C tier.
Okay, what? Now I'm the one who didn't expect you to say that. You just got done saying how attractive she is.
Yeah, but she's a mom.
Okay, and?
That means her life's over. She probably doesn't have many years of youth and fertility left, if at all. Not to mention she's got all these motherly hormones or whatever going on. So she's gonna act like a bitch most of the time.
Donnie, what the fuck are you saying? A woman having a child doesn't mean her life is over.
Oh no, it definitely does, especially with your dad never being present in Pokemon games. Spending the rest of your life with her would just be taking in and dealing with damaged goods.
Jesus Christ, that's bad. Like, really bad. And since when was this a list of wanting to spend the rest of your life with them? I thought it was how bad you wanted to smash.
The best part of this being my list is that I make the rules and can modify, add more, or enforce them anytime I desire. Moms are automatically C tier.
Well, that's a little harsh, don't you think? Maybe a bit unfair? Because I say smash.
I too smash, but that's all I desire from this one. Life's not fair. Some people have to wait to ask their comment question.
Holy shit, you're still upset about that, even though not only did we do it, but you're even getting a separate video on it?
Life's not fair now, is it?
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, you'd like to watch that, freak. Next up, we have Hilda. And let me be clear.
That's not your thing, you tangerine turd?
There is absolutely zero, and I mean zero way that she is anything but late teens or hell, even early 20s. She is absolutely the protagonist that is the most out-of-the-box mature.
More predatory excuses.
Bullshit. That's bullshit. All kids in their teens have annoying-ass voices and just pick their boogers and wipe them on the underside of tables while fantasizing about just about anything that moves. We were all the age once, and
Let me stop you right there, Donnie, because
No, let me stop you right there, Barry. Let Donnie cook.
thanks, Joey. Now, you can't try to convince me that characters like Misty, Hilda, or Bee are children. I don't believe it. All the Pokemon Company does is make a character and say they're way too young to try and appeal to the dumb kids who are all like, oh man, this character is capable and strong and hot, and they're all around my age. I can do anything. Shut up. They're not actually their canon ages, and pretty much anyone of sound mind agrees with me. Me, Joey, and the community aren't focused on their ages when they are clearly not that age. When I look at Hilda, I don't see some gross 14-year-old. I see a goddamn supermodel.
I mean, age is just a number, so either way,
wow, Donnie. I expected this from Joey when he is having a bad day, let's say, but you two? You two have fucking wives. And even if you didn't, 90% of the internet is porn. So why do you have to focus on Pokeminers?
All right, Barry, we get it. You can't get it, I guess. You don't want to pork Hilda or Hilbert,
Wait, what?
but after a while you get desensitized to anything normal. So you need to keep branching out and trying more and more things. It gets boring. You're not like us. You just want to passionately pork your loving wife, Michelle, who gets off to ruining the lives of children who just want something better than prison food for their school lunch.
Joey, I don't know what you're talking about because my eggplant emoji has been water emojiing to melon and peach emojis for 70-ish years now, and I still can't get enough normal stuff. I just think this should be fair game.
Well, maybe you'll see it my way when you're older.
So you're talking in emojis now? You know what? I'm not down to combat you two further on it. And keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. You two are pushing me with this one, and I'm over it. I'm into my wife and my wife alone, not fictional little girls.
Have you not listened to a word we've said? They're not little girls, damn it. I mean, some of them are, but not the ones I like.
Yeah, Barry, and while she may not be a little girl, she is fictional, so what about Kimmy?
I will not discuss that further.
Right? So if I won't get so rudely interrupted again, Hilda is S tier. She's got super strong tomboy energy, and she radiates a strong personality with her high volume hair, her hands on her hips, her smile, ripped shorts. Like, fuck, man.
Yeah, Hilda's definitely a shining gem among the Pokegals.
Now we have the Gen 7 mom, C tier. Not as good as the other mom, but still, C tier.
This list is going to piss me off.
Smash!
Next is Agatha, and okay, seriously, why is this old hag even here? Has there ever even once been a single person in the world who's looked at her and just thought, yup?
Donnie, not every character was designed with you having sexual interest in them in mind.
That's where they messed up, because D tier isn't low enough for this hag. We need a new tier just for cases like this. That's why I am making the executive decision to add the disgusting tier to the list.
Oh, come on, she's still a smash for sure.
Why the hell are you even bothering to add a new tier?
Because 5 isn't enough, and D tier doesn't express just a flat-out no, like disgusting tier does.
Then why not just say no tier?
Because no tier isn't honest enough. This bitch is disgusting. And now we have 2 literal actual beauties from 2 different games. I forgot which gens, but either way, they are literal supermodels, so they also go S tier.
Smash!
Joey, is that all the input you'll give?
Well, if anything else comes to mind to the point where I have to say it, I will.
Yeah, Joey knows when to shut up.
Well, at least these two look like adults.
Seriously, again? You're still on about that? Yeah, I definitely pork.
Quit using that phrase.
Barry, stop being such a Nazi. Next, we've got Elisa from Black and White 2, another supermodel, automatic S tier.
She looks kind of dumb with all that clothing and accessories and stuff.
Shut up, Joey. You could never understand high fashion. But yeah, she does look kind of stupid.
Wow, do we even need a tier list from you here? Everyone could probably figure it out on their own. Let me guess. The Gen 4 mom is a C tier?
Barry, don't be an asshole and assume shit. But yeah, your assumption is correct. Automatic C tier. Even though, like the mom before her, she is also worse than the last mom.
What the hell is even the point of the D tier?
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
That's stupid even for you. What's next? You rank Cynthia beneath S tier?
Yes, actually.
What?
Even I can't believe that.
Yeah, I like Cynthia. She's stylish, young, sexy, capable, and strong. But maybe she's a bit too capable and strong, yeah? Maybe she is so strong that it's a bad thing for a relationship, right? Like, She's a bit too perfect, right?
What the hell are you saying?
I'm saying she's an A tier.
Donnie, that is an absolute shit-ass, brain-rotted glue sniffer take.
Whoa, calm down, Barry. But yeah, Donnie, how are you going to say she is an S tier?
Just did. Next we have Cheryl.
Cheryl? Who is that?
Yeah, she's the girl who follows you around the woods in Gen 4 and heals your Pokemon.
What?
She also appears in the anime, apparently. I mean, she's pretty, but that's the extent of my knowledge. B tier. Next is...
Acerola, my lovely little purple painted pussy,
Joey,
pretty angel.
stop.
I
Stop
love
saying
you.
that
Yes,
shit.
I do. Oh.
Joey! Are your pills seriously not helping enough?
Whoa, I don't know. I've been pretty chill so far, right? It just spiked up out of nowhere. I've been in control most of the time, though, right?
Yeah, Joey, take your pills.
But I did, I promise.
Then take more.
But.
Come on, Joey, we can't have you acting up like that.
No, I don't want them.
Joey, it's been a bit since your last dose. You're gonna take them.
I'm surprised I'm siding with one predator to fix another, but Donnie, hold him while I feed them to him.
Fuck you. But this is for your own good, Joey.
No, I hate them, especially the blue ones. Wait, what are those green ones?
Sorry for that, Joey, but you were going too far by saying actually criminal stuff. Hopefully those pills kick in swiftly.
That being said, this is a literal, actual child who looks, sounds, and acts the part, so she goes into disgusting tier. Let it be known that I would pork anyone in D tier or above.
I can't believe you can draw a line here, but that makes me at least a bit happy.
All right, moving on. Our next girl is...
Smash.
What? The next girl is the mom from Black 2 and White 2, C tier. Even if she wasn't a mom, she'd be C tier because she's just mid at best.
Smush.
And now we have the ghost-type gym leader, Fantina, who actually takes her fashion seriously. She is a beauty contest winner through and through, and we take those. S tier.
Predictable, but at least she's legal.
Bruh. Anyway, next up we have Claire. Honestly, I don't know how Claire slipped from my mind. It's probably because despite being around for so long, she's got comparably little art of her made compared to many other girls. She is so damn bad that I'm laying the foundation to a brick house right now just thinking about her.
Fucking hell. Donnie, I don't have to hear any of the details, man.
She's tough, loud, proud, stylish, attractive with a unique look to her. Definite tomboy. I wonder how she'd look with short hair. Someone get on that. Regardless, she is S tier.
I think the real reason you like her is because she, like you, throws a fit when she loses.
Really? Really? Maybe that's because neither of us could realistically lose.
Someone's striking my balls.
Excellent input, Joey. Next up is Orleana.
Actually, it's Oleana.
What? No, it's what the fuck? Her name needs an R in it, fucking D tier. She needs that R.
Wow, are you kidding me? I thought you were taking this seriously by your own standards.
It's my list. I do what I want. Next is,
Are you sure that's a Pokemon character?
No, yeah, she's Nene. Yeah, she's Nene from Pokemon Conquest on the DS.
You could say literally anything about her and I would just have to accept it. I've never heard of her, nor that game.
She's good girl, S tier.
You couldn't even remember her name 5 seconds ago.
S tiers by any other name are still S tier.
Then what the fuck was your bitch fit with Oleana about?
Holy shit, you're such a pain in my ass. The past is the past, Barry. It's time we move on.
No way you just said that. Oleana's character is pretty mid, but she's not a D.
You're sounding like you need a D when you start talking like Fruity Berry, and no, you will not challenge me. She has that resting bitch face, which I hate.
Wow.
On to Winona, and let me just...
Gang. Toilet bird. Gang, where you at?
Whoa, Joey, what the...
Oh, hell no, bitch. What was that? Who you calling Toilet Bird? I know you're not calling Winona that.
Well, hopefully he's talking about one of her Pokemon or something. Let's see. She uses Swellow, Altaria, Skarmory, and... Oh, wow. That's actually embarrassing. No way Ash is a good trainer.
What? Why do you say that?
Well, in the anime, Ash's Pikachu traded knockout blows with Winona's Pelipper.
He is eating it up, gang!
I'm going to put her in B tier.
Yeah, all right. Looks like Joey's just going to take a little nap or something. He needs it at his age.
On to Jasmine. Not much to say. She's all right. Pretty cute. She's also a B. Then we have Karina. And I don't know, she's a weird one for me. One part of me wants to put her higher and another part wants to put her lower. So she's just going to go into B tier. And now we got someone who I don't really think is a mom, but she's close enough. So she goes into C tier.
Why even say she looks like a mom? Why not just middle-aged? And what's wrong with a woman who is slightly older?
Well, Barry, surely you're well familiar with being raised by a single mother and not having a father around, right? You're used to your young mother raising you, right? Surely you're aware that not all mothers are that old, right? You're used to your Kenyan government-employed father having a white side hoe, aka your mother, and then leaving only to ever see you once after that, right? She was the second wife in 2 concurrent marriages. Back the fuck off, Hussein. Barry, where the hell did you get that?
I always keep some on me. Right now, I've got some of the dank weed wizard's 50 Shades of Reality strain. It's laced with some crack that Joey borrowed to me.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I really need it sometimes. I figured the name is also pretty ironic considering where we are right now. And I'm pretty stressed after all that shit you just said. Just continue the list.
Well, Viola is C tier, and then for some reason we have another actually diaper-shitting 5-year-old.
A diaper-shitting 5-year-old?
Ah!
Joey, what's going on?
What the hell? No fucking way I just saw that happen.
Damn it, Joey! Where the hell did you go?
I swear to God, did he just phase out of reality because of a little girl?
I don't know. Maybe our presence here is tied to our mental states. Alex! What the hell is going on here? Alex! Alex! Damn it. He still isn't answering. Alex, wait, hold on. I can feel Joey. I think I can feel him.
Pause, what the fuck?
I mean, hold on. I think I've got him. Joey, come back to us.
Oh, what? Where am I?
Oh my God, Joey, you're back.
I can't believe it. I did it. I actually did it.
What? What did you do? I don't think I'm picking up what's being thrown down.
There was definitely something odd going on there. Probably something to do with where we are, our situation, your pills, and your unstable mental state. But we're all good. We're fine now.
Barry, I'm just as lost here. What did you do?
I'll explain later. But for now, do you remember where we left off, Joey? Do you remember we were in the middle of a tier list?
I did not just fall asleep and was totally aware of this tier list. Let's keep going because I sure do love this Pokemon Waifu tier list.
Great, cool. Okay, we'll pick up where we left off. Oh, fuck. Absolutely not. I'm not giving her the time of day. She is literally a diaper-shitting baby.
I'm glad it stopped somewhere with you, Donnie. I really am.
Screw you.
Well, I'm glad no one asked me about this one. Let's carry on.
Great idea.
Hold on, guys. This music isn't banging enough. Let me get Fraile to change this shit up.
Fraile? Who the hell is Fraile? That's not our editor.
Shit, did I get the name wrong again? What I meant to say is, Mr. Editor, please change the tunes.
Well, there you go. Anywho, there's just no way. This has to be a trap, right? Like, you're getting ready to jump me, or you'll remember anything I say here and have me arrested or beaten up when we get back home, right?
Donnie, what are you on about?
Yeah, I'm a bit confused about this myself. Let the almighty Joe Dog ponder this.
Yeah, no, I'm not ranking that. I'm not allowed to rank that.
What the hell? Did you seriously just make another new tier? Why are you calling her that?
She looks a little too exotic and urban for my liking. But give the Joe Dog enough Everclear and I'll get the job finished, they, them, or that. The Joe Dog likes him some strange.
What the hell is Everclear?
Only the most magical goddamn elixir on the planet, but have too much of it and that shit will leave you red screened.
Red screened?
Yeah, I don't know. But as for this girl, I guess I can just let Barry rank the girls in this tier.
Wow, that's fucked up. But fine. I don't know who she is, so she can stay in that tier, I suppose. I'll consider that an unranked tier.
Next up, we have Bertha, and okay, I'll admit it, if she were probably like 40 or 50 years younger, I can tell she'd be a baddie. Because honestly, she kinda is right now, but I'm not trying to date some old fuck around my age. How am I supposed to father the next great generation with someone who is effectively infertile?
Why the fuck are you so evil?
You know, Barry, they hated Jesus and said he was evil too, and he was simply spreading the truth.
Facts. And how is that evil? I'm thinking about the future of America with this ranking, and she goes into the disgusting tier.
But you literally said she's kind of a baddie.
Just because you were once a baddie, it does not mean that you will forever be a baddie. Now that is some true Biden economics.
If we got this Joey in the White House, we might not be on the verge of civil war. Next up is Dawn and outright Barry. I can give it to you at least a little bit here because Dawn isn't as breedable or safe as I remember her being. I don't know, I might just not be feeling it right now and I might kick myself for ranking her low later.
Speak for yourself because I will most certainly take her home and have my way with her.
What?
With her consent, of course. I mean, unless...
Stop.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll still rank her, but I'm playing it safe and she's going into D tier.
Massive L from you here, Donald.
Hey, I'm playing it safe, but Akari, on the other hand, is definitely legal. I mean, she just has to be...
They look nearly identical.
Yeah, but no way she can be a child when she helped build the Sinnoh region into what it is today. Plus, I mean, no way someone not legal would dress like that.
She is indeed asking for it with what she's wearing.
She isn't even wearing suggestive clothing.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, they're all drawings, so if you really think about it, the age of consent does not matter. And in reality, we can do anything with any of these girls because, well, they are not real.
Really? So fantasizing about children in any capacity is a healthy activity?
Hey man, we're not fantasizing, we're speculating. Plus, I told you the ones I rank in D or above could get it. She's not a child if Donnie gives her the D, believe me. Now, while Cynthia barely made it not into S tier, Kogita here makes it, I think.
Are you fucking serious? She is a shadow of a character by comparison, plus, if we're going by your standards still, how is she an S tier?
She isn't quite a MILF yet, I'll admit. She is dangerously close, but I believe her white hair is a sign of her elegance and grace, not to mention her shorter hair. Sorry if that makes you upset, soy boy, but she's Cynthia, but better.
I'll actually kill your ass if you truly believe that. Because no living being on this earth should live another second on this planet with such a god-awful take like that.
I can't believe Joey has the morally correct take on this.
Cynthia is ranked just perfectly.
I'm pretty sure Cynthia is the most beloved female character in all of Pokemon, and putting her in anything but S might be a terrible idea.
I really don't care right now.
Joey and I are definitely gonna beat you to death, or something.
Jesus fucking Christ, does that weed make BBC Americans hyper-aggressive or something?
No, I'm just getting sick of your fucking shit right now, and you know what? Fuck you. Agado is going into S tier.
What? Absolutely not.
See, me personally, I would not take that disrespect, but I guess the old Joe Dog just has too much respect for himself.
You piece of shit. No. Get that Mr. Popo looking ass out of S tier.
What the fuck? Oh, she is definitely staying in S tier now.
Whatever, man. Since you want to be a big baby about it, I'm moving on from that. We have Caitlin, who I think is kind of a lowly. I don't know. I think she's an adult, but she has something about her that I'm not the biggest fan of.
I mean, adult or not, I don't think that really matters.
Yeah, because she goes into disgusting tier regardless. Next up, I think this is one of the team leaders or whatever from Pokemon Go. And that game is So Obama's Presidency, also known as Ancient, so Barry can rank this one. I wouldn't be allowed to rank her anyway.
You're a coward.
That's not a ranking, you silly goose. You need to choose a tier, but why the hell is there so many things beneath D? That seems very inefficient.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, it's just that there are so many tiers. This seems like a whole lot of work to just say if you would bang her or not.
Listen, fucktard, this isn't a yes or no list, so it pays to be thorough with each ranking. I know you can't understand that. But let's move to the next one, and damn it, I can't rank this one either. It's out of my territory. If I rank this one, I will definitely be culturally appropriating dreads or something.
Once again, you are not spitting Donald. She has just the right amount of color, and just look at that pose she has. She has style and an unmatched swagger.
You know your refusal to rank characters with darker skin actually makes you look more racist, right?
I am not falling for your tricks. Knock it off.
No, you're gonna rank some of these darker skinned girls, you racist fuck.
Donnie T is anything but racist, my black frickin' American friend.
Then rate her.
Fine, she's a... Do I get the pass?
The hell? What pass?
Well, you know, it's the magic pass that only you can give out.
Yeah, the pass to rank these exotic women of color. Duh.
Yeah, go ahead and rank both Dahlia and Candela.
Whoa, I feel so powerful now. All right, Dahlia goes into A tier and Candela goes into S tier. Next up, making her return to the tier list is Elisa, but this time with her original black and white one design, which I honestly liked more. S tier.
I disagree here. She clearly still has those two dumbass ponytails, and even worse, she's got short hair. You like little boys or something, Donald?
Joey, you're definitely the one that likes little boys around these parts.
So even though you just admitted there is a gap of design enjoyment, they're both still somehow in the same tier?
Jesus, Barry. Okay, they're both S tier, with the original being high S, with the sequel being low S.
The original has to be an S tier in Donald's book because she more closely resembles the Aryan race.
That's actually more of Barry's thing, I think, but I like your thinking. On a related note, we have Iris. All I can say here is no, there is so much wrong here.
Yeah, I'll tell you what's wrong. She is wearing too many clothes, that's what.
I can agree with that. She looks stupid. Who is she trying to impress wearing that dumb shit? But I'm passing her off to Barry because I can't...
No, you rank her. Tell us what you think about her.
Disgusting tier. I mean, she just gives off way too strong actual child vibes.
Good job, now put her there.
Geez, fine. Don't be a dick about it. Now we've got Ash's mom. She is hot, I'll admit it, but she's another mom. So she goes into C. Does anyone have anything to say about her?
Well, all I have to say about her is that I would take her to Pound Town just like how Professor Oak must have. Shit, if I had that cake around me, I'd also suggest sending off her 10-year-old kid to different regions of the world.
God damn. All right, Joey. You know what? That's actually smart as fuck. Say I'm a stand-in for Professor Oak, then she'd be all over me, and I wouldn't have to worry about some dumbass 10-year-old. That's a B-tier mom right there. And she looks really young, too, so I don't think she loses points from age.
You two are unbelievable.
What, would you not tap that?
Well, if she were real, single, and consented, I would...
All right, then. Unanimous higher tier than the other moms. And finally, an actor, a model. Sure, she's got those caterpillar eyebrows, but the Don takes those.
I respect her, and the pure amount of success she's gained, it was all due to her hard work and skill.
Silence. She's an S tier because she is a model.
Donald, you of all people should know that almost anyone could be a model nowadays. There are Down syndrome models out there. Does that mean they'd be submissive and breedable to you?
God sometimes gives his toughest soldiers the hardest battles, Joey. Believe me, I'm prepared for the darkness on the horizon.
What's with the soap opera? How about you just be a normal person, Donnie?
Well, how about you start acting like a normal person? Show some fucking manly lust when ranking these women. You're being such a beta.
Yeah, you're sounding like an even bigger pussy than usual. You have to rank them because it's a damn list.
Fine. Shawty's a fine-ass snow bunny that my anaconda's on the hunt for so I can devour her whole. How's that?
Well, I am not surprised one bit that you would go after a Caucasian woman. But way to fall to a damn stereotype, Barry.
Yeah, Barry, you seriously need to cool it with the race stuff. Tensions are high enough as it is in the world. Okay, next up is Erica. She is actually insanely short, but in no way could she be a child at all.
I think she's a child.
No way. She's just a midget.
Don't say that.
Is it strange that I'd actually be a bit more turned on if she was a midget? I mean, if she's a kid, that's fine too, but I'd like to just throw my opinion out there.
Why was I cursed? Not to be here drifting in this void, but cursed to exist in general.
Quit your crying, Broski. We've got plenty to go. I tear for Erica. Now on to Lily, and publicly I'll say disgusting, but privately I'd say something else.
What?
Shit, I'll say it publicly and privately, but that girl is fucking hot.
Moving along, we have Gloria, and let it be known that if I were just ranking the photos I see here, I'd probably say disgusting tier. But since I'm including things like fan art, I think I can respectably also rank her D tier.
Me personally, I'd slot her in A tier, but she can most definitely get the D, as in the tier.
That's still too high of a ranking considering what this list entails.
Hey man, you're lucky I'm playing it safe for this. And next we have Celine. Just take what I said about Lily and Gloria and apply it to her as well. D tier. Now here we go. On to Flannery. She's the literal hottest one here. Mainly because she's the only fire-type gym leader here, but she's also a total baddie worthy only of S tier. I won't have it any other way, and if you think otherwise, you're just flat out wrong.
Invalidating others' opinions now, Donnie?
Absolutely not. Everyone can have their own opinions, but for this one, there is only one opinion. Flannery is S tier.
That is the correct opinion. She looks young and feisty, and you all already know that the Joe Dog likes himself some fiery strange.
Let's fucking go, Joey. Next up is Gardenia, and I mean, Jesus, man, what do you want from me? Obvious S tier. She's wearing cargo shorts and is dressed in that way with the short hair. I'm pretty sure there's a wonderful gif online somewhere of Ivysaur using Vine Whip on her, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, she's treading the fine line where she can almost look like a boy if you make a couple of changes, but that's honestly what makes her hotter.
I don't know what you mean by that. But again, at least she is an adult. Good on you, man.
All right, Barry. I know Phoebe and this never-used chick from some Pokemon game whose name is Camilla would normally go in your tier, but I'm absolutely taking them out of Browntown for this ranking because they're both S tiers, definite tomboys.
Donnie, these two aren't even black. They just have darker skin.
Do we know that for sure? Have you read their canonical lore and have determined them to not be of black descent? You try to surround yourself with good people, and now it turns out one of my friends is racist. For shame, Barack.
Don't call me
Have
that.
you forgotten who's Joey's vice president right now? Why, it's no one else but Miss Rainbow of Ancestries. She's got everything. S tier for these two, though. I am down bad. Now this one hurts me from the bottom of my soul because this may be the hottest mom in all of Pokemon. And there is no exaggeration when I say that. However, fate is cruel, and the highest she is allowed to go is into C tier.
Donnie, what the hell? Are you crying?
It's just so fucking cruel.
You don't have to take your own set of inconsistent rules so damn seriously, you know.
Barry, can't you see how much the man is suffering? Maybe you don't have any standards or morals, but Donald over here is fighting his inner demons right now. All because he had to place her in C tier.
Yeah, Barry. Have you no heart? Since when was Joey such a kind-hearted individual?
What the hell even is this bullshit? Usually Joey's a lot nicer than this and you're not so pathetic.
Thank you, Joey. And why do you insist on the Donald thing? I get that it's a pretty cool name, but that ain't me, man. And now we're going from the best mom to a mid-tier mom. Yeah, she's all right, but she willingly moved to France. She would be C tier, even if that wasn't the mom tier.
The French are known for two things, hating everything and being a whole bunch of freaks in the bed. So you already know why she wanted to go there.
I think the French are known for a lot more than that, but it's not like my words mean anything here.
That's right. Next is Hapu. And out of all the disgusting, I think this one is the most disgusting tier.
I can't tell if it's because of the skin tone or because of her age with you.
I'm a difficult man to understand. And next we have the Hex Maniac. More like Sex Maniac.
Seriously?
Since when did Donald get so funny?
No, but seriously, I don't need crazy bitches like her. Maybe if I could offer her a drink to get her to calm down first, I'd consider it, but she actually has like psychic powers and her mental state is clearly shattered. D tier.
Donnie, you clearly have not read the hentai based on this girl, and let me tell you that it is in fact quite marvelous. Hex Maniac can indeed get it and deserves a higher placement, and I would twerk for the Hex Maniac.
Fucking what? You'd twerk?
I'll let that one slide. All right, yes. Sexy Sabrina is very sexy. She make me horny long time.
What?
But she's not a personal S tier for me. A tier.
But she's good enough for a quick bang and a horny long time. I always forget you have a way with words.
That's actually a very submissive thing to say to me. I appreciate it. Next is Serena. I know I'm into tomboys and supermodels, and you may not expect this ranking, but Serena is an honest-to-God S tier. Her fashion sense is unique, and there's no way she's wearing stockings like, wow.
You're a predator.
Shit, if he's a predator, then you better call me a damn monster because I would do vile and dirty things to Serena. I mean, look at what she's wearing. She's begging for it.
No, the fuck she's not?
Yes, the fuck she is, which is why she's getting an S. And, Barry, I don't want to be weird with this next ranking, but...
That's a terrible way to start a ranking.
Yeah, he's got to say it with his chest.
You think she drinks milk straight from the tap?
What?
She's definitely suckling on that tank of hers.
B tier. Now we have Bianca, the absolutely disgusting and annoying nerd. Weak girl who is also just butt ugly. Not even her one good fan art can save her.
You're finally spitting. There's one thing that the Joester does not like, and that is nerds. Look at her dumbass glasses and how happy she is. I need my girls to be dumb and hot. And maybe like a little sad and crying a little.
Whoa! What the fuck was all that about?
I don't know, actually. But the verdict remains the same. Disgusting tier for her. Next up is the role player, Officer Jenny. You know, I always support law enforcement. She's pretty hot, and I can tell she definitely uses that Snapchat dog filter when she's off duty. She most definitely also keeps that basketball population in check.
Donald, you cannot say that.
Hey, not cool. Stop calling me that fake-ass name.
Okay, what the fuck do you mean by that? Explain right now, and it's unexpected. But I'm glad you're with me on this one, Joey.
Yeah, don't worry. I got your back, Barack.
Thanks, Joey, but stop calling me that.
Now, Donald, that was not very politically correct of you. They prefer the term basketball Americans.
I wasn't aware basketballs had pronouns. A tier.
I fucking hate the both of you.
Hate is a strong word, Barry, but next is Iono. And honestly, I don't remember her, but she's going into disgusting.
Yeah, I just feel like that jacket hides too much because I do not see an ounce of titty. But that can also be because she's a kid, but still it needs more titty in her outfit.
Please go on to the next.
Jessie. All right, I respect Jessie because she is the woman in Pokemon who most embodies the idea of never give up. I respect that.
Yeah, she's also a part of an evil team.
Oh, Barry, morality can be a difficult concept to grasp. Even though she's not really my type, I still rank her in B.
Yeah, she's got a lot of hair to pull on, and for the Joe Dog, that is indeed a plus.
Good for you, but who is this?
Oh, I think this is your autistic little sister from Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, but IDK.
Actually, it sounds like you do know.
Nope. but she goes in disgusting tier because she is legit 8.
I mean, being 8 aside, she looks like an unrendered Hatsune Miku and looks quite awful. Even I have more self-respect for myself to not tap that 8-year-old's ass.
I like this new Joey. He's like our old Joey, but he's confident in everything he says. Disgusting tier. Speaking of, we have another one with Juliana here. She looks way too young, and I don't trust that at all.
I'll play devil's advocate and say that I will indeed smash the ever-living fuck out of her.
How can we just keep going after he says something like that?
Like this. Next we have Karen, and I'm just going to put her in A tier and call it a day.
Has to be an S tier, just look at all that titty meat she has. And those eyes are of a woman who craves the touch of the Joe dog.
Nah, man, she has it for Barry, or at least owning him. She's the dark type Elite Four member. She's a master of darkness, and I think Barry would enjoy that sort of thing.
What the hell?
You didn't deny it. Moving on to this chick named Julie. I have no idea who she is. She was probably in one episode of the anime and then never again or something, but holy fuck, she could absolutely get it.
She looks a little young, which is exactly why I have to 100% agree with you on that Donnie T. Because she can absolutely get disappointed by the Joester in bed later tonight.
Well, that's a thing to say.
I can respect the admission of patheticness. She gets S tier from this screenshot alone because your boy Donnie heavily fucks with hair like that. Moving on to Katie, she is definitely a MILF, meaning she's run her course, C tier. I would definitely eat her cake though. Honestly, she would deserve at least an A, but she looks too old. Plus, literally everyone knows at least one fat chick named Katie.
I don't want to suffocate when she sits on my face. I swear we need to enact a program that banishes all the fat girls to the nether dimension.
You're pathetic. She's not even fat, really. She just has a few extra pounds on her.
Barack, one day you'll understand what it means to hate on fat girls. But then again, I would still smash.
Joey, your reasoning is solid, and you're an inspiration. She is getting bumped up one tier.
All he did was say he'd smash her.
Yeah, and sometimes peer pressure can work like that. Don't you absolutely love her?
I mean, I guess personally I'd rank her pretty high. Yeah, why?
Ha! I knew it. Your kind loves fat chicks.
My kind?
You know what it is. Stop trying to act cute about it. We all know he's talking about former presidents.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, all current and former presidents love fat chicks in some regard. Next up is this chick named Briar, and honestly, I don't know her. I think she was just introduced in the newer games or something. But let Donnie tell you something. S tier, top 5, hell, maybe even top 3.
Donnie, that might be the first somewhat not borderline criminal thing you've said yet.
We still got the rest of the list. Don't you worry, Barack.
I wake up every day feeling nothing but worry, fear, and dread for what could be around every corner.
Lol, next. I don't know what kind of name Perrin is, but what I can tell you is that she gets the D, as in S tier.
I smell what you are throwing down right now, Donald.
Donnie, while I respect that she's definitely an adult, I'm not sure she's either a tomboy or a supermodel.
Yeah, right. I can tell by her shorter hair she has personality.
What the hell does that mean? Are you saying women with longer hair don't have personality?
What? Of course not. I mean, just look at Serena.
Donnie, she is one of like 3 chicks you have in S tier with longer than shoulder length hair. How about you say you like short hair instead of saying tomboys?
Donald, we have to respect the tomboys with longer hair. Just imagine the wonders of a girl with long brown hair and some jeans and maybe a jean jacket too. She's all muddied up from doing stuff outside. Just imagine how wonderful she would look. And don't pigeonhole yourself into what the concept of a tomboy can be by saying all tomboys have short hair.
Hey, I never said tomboys can't have long hair. It's just harder to tell if she's a tomboy if she has long hair. All I know is she's far more likely to be a tomboy if her hair is shoulder length or less. Regardless, Perrin fucks like an animal, and we all know it. I like her eyes. And look, you see, Joey, this is one of those tomboys with long hair you were talking about. She's rough and tough, but sadly, I'm not allowed to rank her.
Jesus Christ, again?
It's okay, I give you the pass to theoretically rate her. Like, give me her potential meter if she were to hit 18.
Joey, what the hell are you talking about?
You can clearly see she's an adult, right? It's just that I'm not used to being allowed to talk about such dark-skinned creatures.
Honestly, you can't tell nowadays. All these kids just look so old, and some of these adults just look so young. But I guess it's fine if you're just not rating her because of her skin tone.
Why the hell is she the one that's confusing us?
I don't know what's going on anymore. I'll just put her in C for confusing. And why the fucking shit is some unnamed ghost girl from the anime here?
I don't know.
Disgusting tier.
Now hold on one second. Since you guys have become such pussies this tier list, well actually it's just Donald because Barack has always been a stickler. How about we think of the logistics of this? If age matters for these fictional characters, that's fine, but just know that it doesn't make sense. However, for this fictional ghost character, she may look like a child, but God knows how long she's been living as a ghost, and if she isn't real, then can you really even bang a ghost girl? I mean, I'd try my fucking hardest to bang her if I could.
Okay, Joey, I partly agree, but I'm going to take the safe route once again and shame you.
You have zero moral high ground here.
I'm not into the nameless dead child, Barry. I said I can partly agree with what he said. Next is Lana. Big nope from me.
Yeah, I don't like her eyes. Not a damn thought behind that kid's mind.
Next is Lenora. And no way this one isn't a trap. Absolutely not.
Donnie, I didn't make this damn list. Plus, Lenora is just a regular character in Pokemon.
Barry, if you want to rank people in your tier, then go right ahead.
My tier?
It all makes sense now. He's probably putting her there because it would be unfair to rank her if someone were to judge her with the lights turned off. Remember how much we would lose you at night, Barack?
Why do you keep calling me that? That name is goofy as hell. But yeah, I remember when you guys would lose me when we all went ghost hunting. I'm ranking her in A tier, though. She is a strong woman.
Fantastic. Now, if there's one thing I'm going to try to be strict on here is the placement of mothers. C tier.
Really?
Yeah.
Missing out on Mommy's precious milkies because she is definitely higher than that.
I need to be consistent.
That is the last thing you are. This tier list has made you into evil Donnie with the horrible shit you've been saying.
I know, right? Saying that Luzamine and Cynthia are anything but S tier is straight up heresy. Like you should be punished in the cruelest and most unusual way. I'd make you wear Lizzo's underwear for a day straight, and we all know that it's going to be riddled with skid marks.
I don't know who that is, but that sounds absolutely putrid. Why the hell would you even say that?
What the hell do you mean? Of course you know who Lizzo is. If she were a whiter skin tone, I just know you'd be all over that.
Joey, I am married to a woman of color. I'm just not that into lighter-skinned women.
You keep telling yourself that, buddy. Denial has never looked better on you.
On to Lyra. Not much to say here, but I'll say D tier to be safe.
If you wanted to be safe, you never would have wanted to do this list.
Well, what's wrong with doing this list? It's more than fine and safe to rank fictional characters. It's the one place the law can't get us, thank God.
Yeah, because the law really matters to us presidents. True? Speaking of matters of law, we have Mallow. Barry, am I allowed to rank her?
Dude, she has just a light tan.
I don't know. I've seen some art of her, but this pic right here really makes her look too young. She's going with the other girls in D tier.
You're a degenerate.
That's not even the worst thing I've heard him say. Donald has always been nasty as hell, but it's one of the few things that makes me respect him.
Why do I hang out with you two?
Now, this woman is someone I can and would love to get behind. She's a strong business owner that provides a service to her community. She could absolutely get it.
Who the hell even is this?
Barry, I'm not surprised you don't know since you're a fake fan. She's the Mammoth rental owner from the anime, and she is bad.
She looks like a Nurse Joy lookalike with darker hair. But yeah, I would indeed bang the hell out of her.
That is the most pathetic thing. And I thought you didn't watch anime.
Baron was watching it when I saw this baddie. Yeah. All right, even for your standards, Barry, Marnie is officially 17, and that's close enough to 18. Plus, have you seen some of the art for her?
Oh, believe that the Joe Dog has seen some of that art, and I have to say that she belongs in S tier just for that.
Abso-fucking-lutely, Joey McBlowy. You're spitting hard, and I cannot fucking understate just how good all that May fan art is. Normally, I'd have her at B, but Jesus, man. You Gen 3 lovers are some serious horn dogs.
And you're not?
Well, he's not as horny as me, I can tell you that much.
I can't tell if that's a compliment or an insult, but I'll just go with the safe option and say, I hope you get even more fingers bit off.
But Donnie, those are our fingers too.
I don't care. Now here's Wick. Yeah, she's extremely thick, all right. But still, she looks like a mom, so she is probably mom age, which means she's a C.
You're really not joking about the age stuff, are you? You're serious.
Hey, like I said before, I would smash anyone in D tier or above. I'm sure Wiki would make a wonderful maid around my house or something, but I'm not getting romantic with her.
You need to put some more respect on MILFs. I still prefer the youngins, but I will partake in some mommy activities like Milk Me Dry Mommy.
I wish I wasn't held hostage here.
Joey, I don't know when you got so smart, but like I said, she'd make a terrific footrest or maid or something around my house, but she's not someone I'd get feelings for. Basically, everything I said about Wiki applies to Melanie, but let it be known that Melanie is hotter, much hotter.
I don't know, man. She looks pretty chunky to me. Like instead of being wined and dined, she probably wants to be dined and dined while then asking for dessert after.
I'm going to be honest, Joey. What you just said has got me fully bricked up, so I'm putting her in S tier. Let's knock down that brick wall I built by talking about Mina. She's an honest-to-God weirdo, and she's got that resting bitch face. D tier.
So you're still at least a bit into her?
All my wives have had that face. It's sort of grown on me.
Nah, that's how you can tell she's a real freak. I love me a woman who wants absolutely nothing to do with me and looks at me with such disinterest and genuinely hates me. I love that.
I'll actually just let you have your sad little man take there, Joey.
Don't act like you're better than him, Donnie.
All right, here's the deal. Normally, chicks that could beat me up get a lower tier because your boy, Mr. 45, doesn't like being overpowered. But for B, it's different, you know? And miss me with that shit saying she's a child. Just listen to her English voice actor. Personally, I think Bea would be more like that crazy chick that would defend you with her life.
She's definitely a child, and nothing really points to her being crazy.
I can tell she would want this Donnie D S tier. I want her to put me in a Kimura lock.
Massive L right here. She looks mid as hell and her face is just too round. With her gray hair, she looks like an old man's ball sack.
Joey, every time I look at you, I see a wrinkly old man's sack. And trust me, I would do two very different things to you and be my beloved bae. Now, on to Nimona. Every time I try to search her up on Google, it auto-corrects to pneumonia, which is extremely fucking annoying, considering I look her up almost every day, but oh wait, I'm not allowed to rank her.
Now, let's not be hasty because I know that if I were to rank her, I'd have her in S tier. She's got the right amount of spicy levels for me, and you know, her character in-game is always up for a challenge. Well, let's challenge her to see how much she can take when we double team her Donald in a Pokemon, of course.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, hold on. I've got the pass from Barry. I forgot. Yeah, Nimona is an S tier. For some reason, she's the only chick on here that I want to step on me.
What the fuck? Pause on that.
All right, there's your brief pause. While I was formerly not legally allowed to rank these two, times have changed. And let it be known that I would pay all the money in the world to watch these two kiss.
What the fuck? Even larger pause.
Nah, let him cook.
Yeah, but that's just a theory, Yeah, a theory.
Well, if I have to rank these two, then I actually say they're both S tier. They're both impeccably crafted female characters.
Fuck no, you're not allowed to rank these two. You've lost your black card. Take those rankings back. All right. I think they're both S tier. They're both irrationally bad.
Fucking jackass. And yeah, they're attractive women, but what about their character?
All right, Mr. Feminist, next you'll say that you love their personality so much. Pussy.
Barry, you seriously need to stop seeing women as equals, man. It's not a good mindset to have. You can rank this next woman.
Why have I only been given girls with darker skin? Just put her in C or something. She's all right.
He just wants the more accurate rating because he can say she's hot, but it'll mean more coming from a brother. You feel me, home dog?
Yeah, for shizzle my nixle. Moving on to Opal, this bitch is a lot like Agatha. Like, who would ever even want to look at that thing?
She must be a liar because that nose is like a fucking go-go gadget extendo device right there.
That's rude as fuck. Plus, she at least had a little something interesting going on with Bede in the games.
No one cares?
Wow.
Next is Penny. Gross bitch.
Shit, man. Leave that kid alone.
If she's old enough to walk, then she's old enough to... never mind, but yeah, she's gross as fuck.
Disgusting tear-ass bitch. Yeah, anyway, Plumeria, honestly, she looks kind of stupid. But again, with the resting bitch face, it's like Stockholm Syndrome. It treats me so poorly, and I don't even like it, but it keeps me coming back somehow.
Amen to that. Finally, you're speaking my language again, Donald. You've been acting odd this whole video. You worried about those illegals crossing Texas again? I told you that I'll set up turrets and just mow those fuckers down, but I will let whichever ones that survive and cross to live and get papers. It'll be like a Mr. Beast video and Squid Game combined.
That's actually a fantastic idea. Not only is that survival of the fittest, but it's also a good way to make some weeb-ass Mexicans develop a character arc. We just have to say it was China that mowed down their family or something, not us. Point them in the right direction. I don't know how we'll pull that one off, but with all the downright evil stuff our various government agencies have done in the past, I'm sure this will be a piece of cake for them.
What the fuck is wrong with you two? Neither of you are acting right. First, Joey had that whole pill scare, and now you two are openly and genuinely plotting some of the most evil shit I've ever heard.
No, man, it was just a goof. Now on to Professor Ivy and Ho-Ho Mama like, holy shit, are you fucking serious? Look at the scenes of her from the anime. It's supposed to be a kid's show. S-tier, S-tier, S-tier.
I only have a few words to comment. Ahem, awooga, boing, 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 goo goo gaga. Ahem, sorry about that.
I mean, her depth of character is fairly shallow, but I can respect it.
That's surprising coming from such a small man.
Depth of her character, my ass. You want some of that good.
You want some ivy to climb up your walls, Barry?
Let's move along here.
If you say so, big man. While Professor Juniper is a professor, it's only because the Unova region, which is based off the U.S., had a quota to fill for female professors. There are plenty of men that could do her job better. That being said, she's a MILF and a baddie, so she goes in C.
How the fuck can she be both a MILF and a baddie but only merit a C tier? You're acting borderline mentally disabled this video. I mean chromosome deficient. I mean retarded. No, wait, I had it right the first 2 times.
Joe, you're everything you said right there, fucktard. Now it's time for Magnolia. Not only is she old, but unlike Professor Juniper, who just got her job because of affirmative action, I think this old bag is actually a genius or something, so no way I'm going near that.
You know what they say, Donnie? The smarter they are, the more self-respect they'll have, and Lord knows that I don't need that from a woman. Just give me a human sex doll.
Joey, I'll have to sit down and have a chat with you about what you just said later, because I think you have something wrong with your brain. But, Donnie, you could have just said what you said about every other old lady. Did you really have to shame her intelligence?
Yes, because women with intelligence above mine are all evil.
Well, that really isn't a high bar.
Die.
So, are you saying she's smarter than you?
You know what? How about women with jobs are evil?
So Cynthia is evil. Her job is champion.
No, Cynthia is all right. It's just Professor Magnolia who is evil for having a job.
That doesn't make any sense.
Cynthia is more than all right. She is a certified Joe Dog baddie, and I like the fact that she's a champion. Her nonchalant and brooding demeanor just gets me excited at the thought of it. I want her to kick me down some stairs, spit on me, and call me a waste of space. Now that's a fucking dream girl right there, and I would handstand wall twerk just to get a small huff of the bench she sat at earlier. Megan Thee Stallion would have nothing on me with the way I will throw my ass back for Cynthia.
What the fuck? Throw it back?
How the hell are you going to ignore the majority of what he said there?
I don't know. I guess I can see where he's coming from. But yeah, I'm not touching Magnolia with a 25.5-foot pole. Now we're on to Professor Sada. It pisses me off that she isn't named after a plant, but she passes the vibe check. She's an A. She kind of looks like a primal yet sexy girl straight out of the jungle.
She looks too primal for me, like I doubt she showers.
You'd probably prefer she didn't. And now, okay, I know I said I love tomboys, but this is just way too far because this is just a boy. D tier.
Didn't you say anything in D tier or above you'd still smash?
Yes, I did.
All right then.
Nice one, Donald.
Roxanne, she is definitely 18, and if she's not, yes, she is B tier.
I'm starting to see a trend here. You have most of the women with that type of hair in B tier, with the little hair things on either side.
No?
Well, I don't know about you two, but I would most definitely participate in a threesome with her and her nose pass. She definitely looks like she's been nose fucked every now and then.
Joey, why are you spewing some of the most abhorrent shit within the last however many minutes this tier list has gone on for?
Normally I'd just move along, but I have a dark desire to know, what does that threesome formation look like?
Well, it would be nose pass using a schnauzer to just completely obliterate her cat while I use him for leverage and sort of like a stool while her top half stays with me.
I like how you can paint a picture, and here we go, from Roxanne to Roxy, pass.
I'm surprised that was your quickest ranking yet.
I don't know, I kind of like her rock star look. She definitely looks like the type to put out her cigarettes on my tummy, and I need that in my life.
I actually agree with you on that. Can we go C for cigarette?
Whoa, Jesus, pause, mega pause, what the fuck?
What? You said it's all fictional women, right? I can relate to needing to feel something. Anything.
Well, I guess I'm happy that you're finally getting a bit more engaged here. Next is Rui, and this chick kind of reminds me of you, Barry.
I really don't want to ask, but I will. How the hell does she remind you of me?
She's always given me that light-skinned stare.
Light skin stare?
Barry, you're basically just a heavily tanned white man with bad genes. Given how your mother would have been the type to order pumpkin spice lattes from Starbucks.
Okay, I can handle a lot of the shit you throw at me, but can you please leave my dead mother out of this?
Hey man, dead mom equals free game for the rest of us.
Rui from Pokemon Coliseum gets a B tier. Now, while I adore Serena from the games, Serena from the anime is a different story. Not only does she give herself to the absolutely pathetic and weak Ash Ketchum, but she isn't even sexy. Disgusting tier she goes.
She also has short hair, and the Joester does not like that.
Donnie, none of these underage girls were made to be sexy, you creep.
Yes, they were. They knew what they were doing with a lot of them. You can't realistically convince me in any way that girls like Misty aren't reverse lollies. It's fictional jailbait.
It's not jailbait if it's fictional Donald. Checkmate atheists.
Joey? What? But yeah, Joey's right. Her hair is shorter. You should like her more because of that.
The Don works in mysterious ways. This Serena sucks ass and not in a good way.
Oh, the Joester here knows a thing or two about sucking ass and getting his ass sucked.
I think I'm gonna puke.
Yeah, Serena from the anime will do that to a brother.
Please, next girl. Yes, finally. A woman who is young, but obviously not a child.
Wrong. In the first black and white, she was 16, but in the sequels, she was 18. You just got jailbaited.
What? No fucking way.
That's right, and she looked the exact same in both. Get fucked.
If anything, knowing she looked the exact same as when she was 16 actually made her hotter. Like now she's legal and ready to mingle. At least that's how I think the saying goes, but either way, the Joester could have made an exception.
Bold, Joey, bold. Now, Sonia here is pretty hot. Yes, pretty hot. But she's too laissez-faire and wants to commit her life to uncovering some dark day or ancient civilization or something extremely boring like that. Who cares? Damn nerd. That being said, high B tier.
So are the tiers sorted as well? Are the tiers internally organized from best to worst of that specific tier?
Hell no, man. That would be way too much effort.
Then why did you even specify she's a high B tier?
Holy shit, dude. You see, this is what I'm talking about, nerds. This is why she can't be a low A tier.
This just keeps proving the theory that nerds suck and people don't need to think for themselves. Just obey the higher power.
You should really only fight the power if it's not me. Moving on to Kahili, and honestly, her stupid fucking name pisses me off, but what's with flying-type gym leaders all being attractive young women?
I mean, the name shouldn't really matter.
You know what? Barry, you rank her. I'm filling in my Let Barry Rank White Women quota for today. I'm feeling generous.
Wow, how generous. You let your friend rank a girl that isn't based off a racist joke, but I'd have to rank her.
Wait, never mind. I can't have you messing up this ranking. She's mine. I forgot. She absolutely loves golf, and so do I. She's an S tier.
Honestly, I'd have a tougher time deciding who has the bigger fatty when golfing. Her or our main man, Donnie T over here.
Joey, I could sit here and think about that for the rest of the day, but I must move on. I have no idea who any of these Nurse Joy OCs are, but I think they could get it.
You really have a way with words, Donnie.
You don't have to tell me what I already know. However, I have Trinia in B, Trista in A, and Trisha in S.
Really? The one with the blue hair is the one you rank the highest?
Jeez, man, you love your questions, don't you? Yes, I love girls with blue hair, just not girls with dyed blue hair. Blue is one of, if not my favorite color. It's truly a tremendous color.
The blue hair reminds me of blue Gatorade, and I could not agree further with that statement because I fucking love me some blue Gatorade.
Yeah, I love some blue Gatorade. They slap every time I buy them for when I'm grilling hot dogs and hamburgers.
I know you two hate me for this, but I am telling you that if you boil your hot dogs in that sweet blue Gatorade juices, then finish them off in the grill for a nice char. Oh man, you got yourself a Joe special.
Really? You have that patented? That actually sounds delicious.
There's no way you think that foul concoction sounds good.
Donald, are you yanking my chain? You and Barack always spit roast me for bringing up the fact that I love me, my blue dogs.
No, man, this is the first time you've told me about it, but I love both of them. So I think they'd make a wonderful intimate pairing.
Either I've been overdosing on my Ambien or you just suddenly got a whole lot cooler, Donald.
Joey, I've always been cool.
You're still dead set on calling us those names that Alex told us about?
I don't know what you're talking about, Barack, but it's debatable on whether or not you're always cool, Donald.
Something's not right here.
Yeah, you're the only one that doesn't want a Blue Joe dog. Freak, because damn, that sounds good. Fuck, I gotta have one of those. Hey, anyway, up next is Rosa, and hypothetically speaking, she's a B.
That wasn't hypothetical. You just put her there.
Yeah, and that's way too low of a placement. She needs an S tier.
Normally, I wouldn't budge, but I appreciate your guts this video, Joey, so let it be known that Donnie T is a kind man, and across the board, Black and White 2 has worse character designs. She can get an undeserving A, though. This next girl is, seriously? Honey? S tier.
Yeah, I agree.
Whoa, seriously?
Yeah, she is one of the most interesting side characters in Pokemon.
Who the fuck cares about how interesting she is? What kind of name is Honey? What's next? A character being called Syrup. This is absolute blasphemy.
You think a girl named Syrup would... Never mind. Changing the topic. Zinnia, she's almost as tomboy as you could get. I mean, wow, seriously. She leads both reform teams, Aqua and Magma. Talk about a capable babe. S tier.
Makes you think what else she can handle. Am I right or am I right, guys?
I definitely respect what she's doing for the world. And given that she took up the mantle of leader for both, formerly evil teams says a lot to her ability. I can get behind that.
What? No! I just want to spread those tomboy cheeks and glizzy glop her insides with my powerful seed.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
On to Shauna. God, why'd she have to be the last official character we rank? What a fucking shame. God, she is such an unsightly and annoying brown girl.
Motherfucker, what? Why'd you have to say brown girl?
I mean, is she not brown?
I mean, she has some sort of darker skin, but there's definitely something racist with saying brown girl.
He is simply making an observation, Barack. It cannot be offensive if it is indeed true.
True. So true. And finally, Kixandra. She isn't even an official character. Plus, she actually looks 10. Not to mention, she is a total shitlord memer schizo weirdo.
Yeah, she seems like a nice kid with a good head on her shoulders, but why is she even here?
Where is she even from? I swear I have never seen this girl before, and believe you me, that the Joe dog never forgets the face of a little girl.
Joey, are you okay? You love Kexandra.
Okay, I normally don't know what's going on, and I just take it, but this time I actually don't know what's going on and won't accept it. I've never seen this character in my whole goddamn life.
Okay, that really is weird. Joey went on that whole tangent near the beginning of Pokemon Clover about being borderline omniscient when it comes to children, and Joey currently checks that box, but he would never, in all his demented moments, forget about Kexandra.
Joey, are you really our Joey? What's the last thing you remember?
What kind of question is that? Who else would I be? I am the one and only Joe dog, and all the Joe heads out in the world know this.
Well, hold on before we get to the bottom of that. Let's finish this list then, shall we? And last but certainly not least, we have Tumblerita, and she's...
I'm not going to let Donnie say anything more here. If any of you are as sick as Donnie, then go to our last episode of Clover.
What the fuck is the last episode of Clover? Did you two film without me?
What? No, we'd never film Clover without you there.
Also, this girl looks ugly as shit, by the way.
What?
She looks like an off-brand wannabe Misty, but somehow fatter and uglier.
Now, Donnie, just calm down.
Barack, stop trying to calm this fat crybaby. How come I never get treated this well?
Well, Joey,
I swear you treat me like those children that you bombed in the Middle East during your presidency, with how little regard you have for me. I swear a motherfucker would think I'm from Yemen with the way you mistreat and hurt my ass. And Donald, don't think I'm done with you because that bitch is so ugly that her sweat runs up her forehead just to stay away from her face.
The real
She's so ugly that they make her put on makeup before going on the radio. She's so ugly that she gets handed job applications whenever she goes to a haunted house.
Joey!
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? You're back.
What?
Jesus Christ, my head is absolutely throbbing right now. I can't see straight.
Yeah, I'm kind of a little spinny guy myself. Wait, what the heck? You already ranked everyone? Oh, man.
Yeah, it turns out there was a fake Joey that I liked at least as much as you until he did something unforgivable.
It's going to take a bit for me to wrap my mind around all that.
Oh, really? Well, wherever I was pretty fun, too. Wait, hold on. Where's Kimmy on this list?
I guess she was deemed by our editor to not be important enough, fucking cum slut.
Free fall off of a cliff.